So, Prince William went to Poland and some Russian advocates made fun of his line of succession name. I don't know, it was very weird. But there was also a big hullabaloo in some of the publications about it being at an LGBTQ plus club. So let's take a look at that. So, welcome to Fortune Cookies. I am still struggling with my hair. It is Sunday. I'm recording this on Sunday, and my hair is giving me a really hard time today. So, I saw that Prince William had visited Poland, and it was a refugee center that I guess is a military base that he went to. He's in Warsaw. So, once he was there, there was a publication that was like, "Oh, Prince William in a gay club," and like, come on, it's so obnoxious. So I want to see where that information came from. Also, there was an individual from Russia. Her name is Maria Zakharova, I believe. And she had called him the son of Charles. So, like, I guess we're not using any titles to refer to the British royal family, only the most well known royal family in the world right now. But so we'll take a look at what's going on there. So if this is your first time here, please forgive what my hair looks like. It looks terrible today. I don't know why. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you stick around. My hair gets better in the other videos. It looks so much better. But if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for being here. It's my favorite part of the day. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your super stickers, super thanks, super chats, everything that you do, super stickers. Super thanks. Now that I've been doing the shorts, I'm getting super thanks too. So I really do appreciate that as well. So you guys are fantastic. So let's take a look at what the dealio with this trip to Warsaw. So let's see. I mean, we all know that it was a goodwill trip. We all know it was about trying to find places for Ukrainian refugees that are there in Warsaw right now, trying to find spaces for them. Presumably, Great Britain is opening the door to get some of them in there. So let's see, how did the trip go, all in all? If we were going to say, was the trip a great success? Let's take a look. Knight of Swords. William's a little bit worried about it. Seven of Cups in reverse because of the negative information that's coming out. The Chariot. Eight of Swords, and he's held to not say anything. Wheel of Fortune. I'm using the Owl Tarot, by the way. I love this deck. We have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for that shadow energy. So over here, we have this. We've got a fuzzy on my wand. We have the Knight of Swords first. The Nine of Swords, not Knight. Nine of Swords in reverse. And so what we get with this is anxiety. He's very concerned, and it's because of the excess of information that was put out. The trip itself, I don't think, was supposed to be quite as public as it was made after the declarations of this Maria Zakharova and the publication that said, oh, he was in a gay club. This is our Chariot. It's like the messaging is going backward, and the Eight of Swords is holding him in place. He cannot say what he really feels out loud to the public. Not a shocker. This is typical for our royal family. We have to do that within the royal family. They cannot yell and scream about everything unless you are an American royal, and then you can do whatever you want. And South Park roast too, but not going there. So the Wheel of Fortune, he feels like the messaging and the intent of this trip really were some of the information that came out. That Page of Wands in reverse is like, this really took the wind out of the project that we were working on. This is really kind of ruining the intent. And the Knight of Pentacles underneath, he did want to be seen in a certain way as opening the door to these refugees, and the messaging got jammed up. So the business with the LGBTQ club, I mean, that's basically restaurant. That's what they're saying. Like, the initial publication was that he was, in a gay club without his wife. Give me a break. So when I got married the first time, my bachelorette party was at something Chan's in New York. It was a Chinese restaurant, and they had drag shows at it, and it was freaking fabulous. We had the best time. So what was the intent, the planning to go to this particular restaurant? So the planning was to subtly suggest that the royal family is open to this. It was kind of an extension of his mother's work with HIV and AIDS patients. And that's not to say, but that they're the same. They're not. This was just to show that he is open to other family structures, other lifestyles, that he is not a stick in the mud or a jerk off or closed off or like, absurdly conservative. That he's really kind of letting even that, and like his family structure is like so 1950s, cookie cutter, conservative standard. So obnoxious how I said, oh, conservative standard. But he really is trying to create a more open, glasnost, if you will, approach to different family structures. So he was very happy to have gone there. He had a great time. It was that negative messaging that came out after that kind of, put the sting. It's like, he found out somebody kind of blew up his trip. So he's trying to figure out, he's going to lay low on this. He's not going to double down on it because it just would look stupid. So he is going to just figure out another way that they can subtly support those types of businesses, events, and lifestyles without giving certain outlets ammunition to make him look bad. Was that launched by the you-know-whos? It's like Voldemort. The you-know-whos. Was it launched by the you-know-whos? Sure was. Looks like it. The gulf is widening. This, I still don't think that this is coming from Harry at all. I don't think that Harry is making these bullets or launching them. It's very unfair what is going on with our justice in reverse here. But our Prince of, or our Page of Swords is, definitely our media, information, news, that sort of thing. It's definitely being launched by them because they're not patient for the demise of the royal family. They really do want to see, well, certain elements want to see the demise of the royal family. If I can't have it, I'm going to burn it all down. That's pretty much what's going on here. It is not higher thinking. And it's really just trying to make things as difficult for the royal family as it was for those that were left behind, in their opinion, or exiled, in their opinion. So curious. So what should dear William do? What's going to be optimal outcome for him? What should he do? What should he do? This is like keep calm and keep hanging on, like keep going. Don't blast any information out. So, we all know in the book, that William was depicted as kind of a hothead and kind of a jerk. So, the thing that he needs to do is not be that jerk. He needs to not play into that role. He needs to make sure that that's not how he comes off. Keep busy. Keep moving. Do not sleep at the wheel and don't look back. There's nothing that he can correct at this point. Everything he's done is fine. He has to just keep moving forward and definitely not really react, not retaliate, not put any information out there. That's going to be really, really important for him. And under the surface, he doesn't have to worry about his legacy. His legacy is going to take care of itself. These little things, they are but flies. He needs to just wave them away. I know I did like a Russian accent there. I did not mean to. Boris. So if Gregopedia watches this, he's going to go, oh, he sounded just like Molotov cocktails for my Venture Brothers fans. If you're not watching Venture Brothers, you don't know what you're missing. If you are of an age, if you're a contemporary of mine, watching Venture Brothers, you are going to absolutely freak out because it is such a great show. Totally makes sense. So let's see. What was the attack by Maria Zakharova? I think that's her name. I can't read my own writing. Why did she call him the son of Charles? It's not very fair to call him son of Charles. In Russia, they had Tsarevich. Technically, he's Tsarevich. So let's see. Why? Why did she call him that? Oh, I don't think that was, oh boy. I don't think that was a good move. I don't think that was met with applause from the audience that she thought was going to applaud it. So, this was kind of illustrating the difference between the Brave New Russia and what England is. Tell me what you guys think of the card view. The camera's up really, really high now, so I can get more cards on the screen. I don't know if you like it or not. You can also see Squiddy. Look. Hi, Squiddy. Let's put Squiddy back. So this was to show how different Russia is from the royal family in England and to show how much better they are. But this was almost done on the fly. I don't think it was a planned statement. Pushing my glasses up. I think it was met with swift and stern reproach. I think she was reprimanded for this. I think she was very unhappy. She really did expect for it to be a like, oh yeah, she's taking on the royal family. Oh, that's a good thing. No, not so much. And I think she's bridled a little bit. I think she was told to not say that again. It was a foolish move, very quick move that she had made. And now they are kind of clipping her wings. I know I'm using the owl deck and I'm saying clipping her wings, but I think they're clipping her wings a little bit and letting her know she has to kind of watch her tongue. So is it going to have any effect on Will's? I think he's nay bothered about this. I don't think he's really troubled by it. I think it's kind of a non-issue for him. I think he's used to people kind of taking him to task. Is it bothering him that he was reduced to the sun? He knows who he is. He's not really worried about that. The Five of Cups. He's disappointed that it was put that way, but it doesn't really make a difference to him because he's almost transcended beyond it. I do think that there's a very different future for his reign when we get there. I think William's reign is going to be very different from the other monarchs that we have seen in our lifetime. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I think that's what we have for now. I don't want to beat this dead horse. We can look at it a little bit more, but let's take the card view down. And if you have any questions or want me to go further on that, just put the description or put a question in the comments below. I'm batting 1,000 today. These are not my best videos. I think maybe I should take a little break and start all over again a little bit later with better hair. So I got a few production videos done for you guys this week. So maybe I'll do some more tomorrow. We do have a very full week ahead of us here at the Fortune Cookie House. We've got super events. It's springtime. We're going to be moving and shaking. And I just talked to Gregopedia about the Magic Shack, and it looks like the Magic Shack is going to be worked on in the next couple of weeks. So maybe we'll have Magic Shack by the end of summer. I don't know. We'll have to see. But thank you all for being here. If you would like your own magical reading, there is a link in the description below. Let me know what you think of the new layout, the new views, if anything's working, if anything's not working other than my hair. I love your feedback. I definitely would like to know how we're doing here. I finally got the sound worked out. Now we're working on the lights. See if I can be a little prettier. But I hope you all have a great day. Again, thanks so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will